Hello, hello. Welcome back to the third volume. Putting one foot in front of the other, you continue on through this strange alien world. Just when you think stuff is beginning to make sense, it all slips through your fingers and becomes even stranger and more alien. There does, however, seem to be one thing that remains constant to all planets and walks of life. The thing is friendship. You're one proud for more. It will have perhaps been wise to stay with one of your wonderful new friends until you are fully healed. But as Martha Stewart said, visitor, like fish, begin to smell after 3 days. You're almost positive Martha Stewart said that. If you say so. Nevertheless, you soldier on in your endless quest for companionship. Where will you travel take you next? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna visit Skila Corriga in Espanol. As dawn approaches, you find yourself heading out of the big city into the rustic outskirts. Okay, are we in Texas? The alien Texas? Man, the sun sure is bright on this planet. It's rising over the crest of the distant hills, a huge fiery ball. The later it gets, the bigger it grows, way bigger than you ever seen the sun on Earth. What's that smell? Could it be your flesh beginning to sizzle? Fantastic! You loved country. No wonder the nightlife seems to activate on Alternia. They're all nocturnal to avoid brutal daily roasting. You reach into your pocket for your cool new shades, but you appear to have left them on your friend's house. Fuck. You gotta get yourself together. The recent physical trauma and extensive blood loss has your little fuzzy, even built for this wilderness survival shit. You're starting to wish you just stolen a fucking Lamborghini or something instead of a spaceship. I'm still wondering why we stole a spaceship? Okay, I guess we were not some sort of owner of the ship. I guess I don't know if we have any memory, to be honest. This seriously isn't looking good. The city's too far away now for you to turn back, so you have no choice but to keep walking. Maybe you can find a cave or a hole in the ground. Maybe you can just cover yourself with grass. You wish that someone has mentioned the deaf sun in between offering you alien meat products and calling you their muse. Off to your left, in the distance, you catch sight of what might be the shimmer of sunlight on glass on a window. A solar panel? Could you seriously clean it up with renewable energy on this planet? Should you change your trajectory and go towards the shimmer? It might just be a mirage. Go toward the shimmer. You turn your aging stinging mid-sec towards the sedan promising sparkle of safety and succor. You focus just staying upright, one step at a time, just keep swimming. Or whatever god this sun, though you need SPF 5 million for this nonsense. What that means, supposed to mean, but okay, let's move along. But then, almost like it has picked itself up, some scuttling to meet you, you suddenly find yourself in front of a long, low structure. You let your yelp of anguish pounding on the door, at least you hope it's the door. Oh jeez. What in the world? I wish you should say, what in the generation is this? The door opens and you fall inside with one of the most pathetic whimpers of your career. Blessed darkness closes you. From right beside you comes a snuffling heap. Like some joker is making fun of your dire situation, something warm and wet glides up your stinging cheek. Hold on, laddie. Give me some room. A pair of hands help you sit up. Gently, your eyes haven't adjusted enough to make out more than a couple shapes, one upright and one lower to the ground. What are you doing out there? Can you stand? Strong arms pull you to your feet. You wonder if everyone on this planet is strong or if you are just extremely flimsy. I think the latter, the flimsy. They guide you to your chair at the end of the long table. Stuttering, you begin to explain yourself that you are an injured, exhausted traveler who is ravenous for pals. Yada yada. Well, bless your heart. But hold on a tick. Dinner's about to burn. Okay. Now that you rescuer mention it, you do smell something. It smells amazing. Funny you should have just blundering here like that. I was just saying, wasn't it? Wasn't I, laddie? Having you long since we had any sort of a guest, eh? We were an Imperial drones out of robbers. What? That's rough? Rob us? Don't rubbing? You rub out your watering, slowly clearing eye when you look back up to your rescuer finally comes into focus. She's taller than anyone else you ever met here. You think also maybe a little older. Not that you are an expert in troll psychology, physiology. She has just an air of a knowledgeable competence. She is wearing a fringed jacket and holding up a plate. There you go. Yeah, you're actually feeling better. By the by, bye bye. By the by, what the hell? Why just why so many why? By the by, my name's Skyla. Pleasure to meet you. This here's Lady. Holy shit! What the fuck is this? What the fuck am I looking at? Did they actually just go one for a PNG of a dog and just make it wide and giving beamy's eyes? Okay, that's terrifying. I fucking hate it. I'm not joking. I fucking hate this image and that I'm looking. It's horrifying. It's very weird. I'm voting for like I prefer the other dog of oh my god, cannot recall Jane's dog. Prefer that dog, even though they beat it up. She looks down, and at first you think she means the table, but then you look under the table at the giant monster dog looking up at you. Your jaw's so hard, you almost fly backward out of your goddamn chair. That's terrifying. Whoa there. Not joking, it's very terrifying. It give me the creeps. I'm not joking. It's really, really terrifying. No needs for theatrics. Not theatrics. I found this image extremely unsettling. It looks like a little like one of those lassie dogs with a pointed nose, except enormous and pure white. It barks, practically shake the whole house. Hey there, lady. No need to be rude. They clearly had on one hell of a time and they don't look dangerous. Just really speculate. Why I'm reading like that? I fucking hate when I'm doing that. Side to stay. Try anything you got. Man, can take him. I don't know how I should voice her, to be honest. Skylar puts her hands on her hips, staring down with thunderous yellow eyes. Thunderous, right? No funny business, you hear? Your losses is terrifying. You'll swallow and not trying to look unthreatening and obliging, ready for anything. For instance, friendship. You're so ready for that. Skyla sets down the plate she's holding. Have you come to grab cake? There's plenty. That sounds gross as hell. What do you mean? But what's sitting on the plate looks and smells exactly like a normal pancake. Golden brown and crispy at the edge. The grab cake. Okay. There's a boiled tree blood too, if you like. Boiled tree blood. You mean regular maple syrup? But okay, I'll take it. blood tree, my favorite. Also, chow dairy from that. I'm probably gonna use it. It's like, oh, can you, instead of saying maple syrup, it's like, can you pass me off some of the blood tree? She puts down a carafe of syrup and finish off butter. Yeah, finish off butter. That's what I. And a dish of butter. Everything has here really weird names. Skyla pours out a cup of some very familiar smelling liquid brown bean juice. You guess? Coffee? Regular ass coffee? Skyla raises an eyebrow. Eyebrow? No? That's just coffee. Oh. She sits down next to you. You're lucky you were only on the lighted tone. Nobody wants to be out of direct Alternia sunlight besides Jade Bloods. Jade Bloods? Jade Bloods? Is like the one that have green blood, right? Does Vriska has green blood? And no offense, but you certainly ain't Jade Blood that I've ever seen. At first I thought you were some sort of mutated lasses, because you don't have horns. You were grunting and yapping up a storm. Stop back there. But you're an alien, right? Worry. riding like that's the fucking wall. I won't call the drones. The best be you still being around the islands anyway. Seeing as how I'm gonna be seeing a whole mess, you'll come next week. I'm trying. I don't know how to do a southern accent. How do you do a southern? She laughs nervously. How do I do a southern accent? I want to do a southern accent. I think it's more. I would say believable, more adequate, more suitable for our situation over here. You aren't sure what she's talking about? Do you even need to specify that anymore? Is it just natural law at this point? Gravity, the conversation nervous energy? And you don't know what the fuck is going on. Lady, will you mind drawing a bath for our guest? Well, no offense, but you smell like you could use one. Guess? You cannot argue with that. You offer her a cautious smile. Gosh, she smells so nice and caring, but you've been burned before, and cut, and generally kicked around by fate. It's lovely that your dog can make a bounce, I guess. It's tough word out there, but you want to trust Skyla? Lady takes a bucket in her muzzle and runs out in the yard, getting up on her hind legs, batting at the door latch to open it. It's adorable. The sun is high enough now that the whole landscape outside is washed in white. Oh god, the dog! Oh, yeah, I was like, oh god, the dog! Oh, sweet of you to worry. Lucy are fine going outside for a little while in the daylight. Their coats reflect light or something to that effect. I guess it makes sense. I don't really know how it works. I ain't exactly know for scientific argument. You tell her that she seems pretty smart from where you are standing. As cynical as you are becoming, you just cannot help trying to be her friend. She's so nice and, well, really pretty. Until you discover she's had some weird fucked up story. Not that is a requirement for friendship, but your retinas will have to be way more scalded than they are not to notice that. That's nice of you to say. But it wouldn't even really matter if it was a bona fide genius. So, someone of my case could never hope to rise up in the ranks. Oh yeah, there is the hierarchies thingy. Best I can hope for the hauling crates on some cargo vessel. Ranks? Cargo vessel? You swallow your bite of a grub cake, ready to ask her if she's thinking about joining the military, but just then a swell of noise erupts from outside the house. Shouts crescent and Lady frantic barks. Skyla gaps and launches herself out of her chair, knocking over the carafe of syrup it oozed across the tabletop in a sticky wave. Oh no! No! We are being attacked by drones? What the hell is going on? Bandits! Goddamn loose thieves! It's middle of the day? You don't get the... I'm okay. I'm still alive somehow. You don't get the chance to ask anything else before Skyla, why call it Skyla? Skyla carries towards the door, throwing up an arm as blazing white light pulls in. Okay. Oh god, she's going to go outside and burn up. She isn't thinking straight. You got to do something. Help her. What the hell? You're really experienced, the Alternia sound. It sucked a whole lot. Maybe now we'll suck less because of how bad it sucked then. Just a slight scale of suckage. I'm gonna die, am I? Skyla plunges out into daylight in the direction of the promotion. Like a big dumb asshole, you barrel out into the blazing hellscape after her. Surprise, it still sucks. You had a sunburns before, but this is ridiculous. Shouldn't you bring like, I don't know, an umbrella? This is a fucking monster of a gas giant pointing and laughing at the tiny speck of humanity you represent, trembling before the void. It's a pure assault of all your senses. The light is almost as bad as the heat, and you put on your arms to block the glare, following the dust Skyla kick up behind her. You doubt your eyes will actually ever adjust to this fuckery, but you can see a little better than before. It will never stop someone trying to save his or her own dog, first thing first. If it doesn't require me to do that, because let's be honest, You don't want to stop them. There are about a dozen of them, all of them trolls, all wearing dark, padded outfits that cover their faces. They look halfway between hazmat suits and SWAT uniforms. A lot of them have big, fake-looking guns that probably aren't fake. Okay, in fact, one of them shoots a laser at you, you duck, and it leaves a blazing heat trail across your cheek. But as all of you is currently burning, it doesn't really break your stride. Skyla throws herself into the fray, letting out a war cry accompanied by the sound of a fist hitting flesh. It's 12 against 2, which is, you remember your fractions right, is not unlikely 6. It's not unlike 6 against 1. But these guys had probably not been expecting a frontal assault, and they had definitely not been expecting Skyla, who is frankly fucking terrifying. She shot 3 toes down like dominoes, grabbing up a discarded gun and shooting all 3 while they're on the ground. Jesus Christ, you have never been in a fight before? A fucking all-out brawl? This is bloody scary, but not that you are in the thick of it, also kind of awesome. First thing first, it's not a brawl, it's a fucking shootout. You're quite confident we're trying to kill each other. Sure, your skin is burning and you could be killed at any moment, but that's just how it goes on this planet. Yeah, we can live with that. You just gotta get into the swing of things, take no prisoner, kill or to be killed. Hell yeah! Hee-yaw! You pop up on one of the bandit trolls in the face. Fuck, that probably hurt your face more than it hurts the troll, but it does throw them off balance for long enough for Skyla to smash the butt of her gun into the side of their head. Look at that. Hee-yaw! Yeah! Hee-yaw! Hell yeah! She gives you wild grind. The two of you are beaming at each other while a hostile alien sun tries to boil away the liquid from your eyeballs and a bunch of bandits try to dognap a giant monster. You love this girl. First thing first, I will be freaking out if I have to try to steal a huge losses dog. Shouldn't be there aiding us, like the dog, to kill them, well, in a way, in a friendship way. But still, you love her, you make an awesome team. Another troll comes up behind Skyla, and she is smashing an elbow into their throat, grabbing by the front of their uniform and suplexing them on the dusty ground. She wails on them with her bare hand. Good God, she's really hot. Okay. Get it, lady. Alright, you stumble over the lasso in thrashing side a big black gnat. You don't have any way to cut her free, but she's already doing great on her own, biting through the fibers with her big sharp teeth. You hold a net still for her to finish the job, then pull it off her so she can join the fray. Go doggy! It's over fast after that. How did they even get led into the net in the first place? She's so giant and quick, grabbing towards her jaws and shaking them like chew toys. Agree with that? Guess the ambush work on her? The remaining 5 who are still standing jump into their weird little dune buggies and make tracks. Emphasize on the bug, they look like scuttling little beetles. Skyla? I don't know why, every time I see that I think of the word skill, so I say Skyla. Catches after them for a few hundred yards, throwing the gun after them and shouting obscenities. And stay away, you hear me? Tell the rest of you why you don't ever fuck with a rusty wrench. They stand silhouetted against the blazing sun, the dust trail vanishing into the distance. You are awash in heady victory, giggling like a lunatic before the adrenaline kind of drains out of you all at once. You are violently reminded of your fucked up rapes and recent blood loss. We are really damaged. The Alternia sun beats you down and your arms are already covered in raised patch of red skin. This is a sunburn turn up to 11. Whoa there, are you okay? Skyla is weighing too. A spray of olive green blood covers her cheek. Okay, at least the rainbow blood on this planet means you can be sure it isn't hers. But she still looks rough, kind of how you feel. Lady, come here again. Well, you're gonna sit down, maybe just take a little break. The pale landscape swoop going ever paler. No, you can't rest here. You'll die, Dumpus. I'm letting anything happen to my new best friend. Yeah! Get off, new best friend. Holy shit, I cannot have no time to die. That makes you so happy you absolutely can not die here. Knowing you had just met such an amazing friend. Somehow the two of you managed to drag each other across the yard and towards the house. How you are gonna get this lingo down if it kills you? Whenever you feel yourself about to fall forward, you lean on Skyla. When you start to fall back, Letty is there to brace herself against the back of your knees. She's such a good lasses. You wonder if she'll be your friend too. Her mouth is dripping with a soup of multicolored alien blood. When you get back into the darkness of the hive, you can't see shit. Dang, your species really ain't suited for this kind of environment, huh? Can't even see in the dark. Okay. In demonstration, you walk right into the table. Holy shit, I can see the glimpse of it. Do you see it? Oh, there's a little bit showing up. In demonstration, you walk right into the table. You're about to head with the tables. You are sworn enemies at this point. Fucking tables. Please don't knock down my nutrition platform. Do you have a nutrition platform? I bit it myself. She sounded exhausted by Giddy Dag. You really did that thing, did you? You kind of want to go in for the hug, but that somewhere is really something. It feels like tiny needles piercing your arms and cheeks. The back of your neck is a colony of fire ants. Oh yeah, feels really bad, don't it? Come on, there's only one cure to Sunrush. There's a cure? Skilla takes your hand, gotcha with this next level friendship stuff. Okay. Okay. She leads you through her hive, and who knows if you're ever going to get all your vision back. Maybe you're just blind for life. You have to get a cane and whimsical aesthetic and learn to navigate the world. But smell alone. Not that I will be stupid. Here we go. My coop isn't huge, but you're kinda scrawny. What are you waiting for? Take your clothes off. Man, the sound must have fucked with more than just your eyes because you could have small skin. Just told you to take your clothes off. You're seriously not getting into my recuperation in those filthy rags? Not even sure that those clothes were supposed to be originally. What? I'm still wearing the pink clothing, right, that I got from the other volume. Yeah, you aren't too sure about your look either. Another new friend of yours told you it was red, but you were a little high at the time. You might be a little high right now. You wonder if sound circles auditory hallucination. Also, you don't know what recuperation is. Really? Then what the heck do you sleep in your planet? You hear rustling followed by a sound of clothes hitting the floor, and then a weird gloop gloop, like someone getting into that bathtub, only thicker. Oh, the bed. Now is explain the bed. Because I couldn't understand on volume 5 when I was a cock at home. I was like, is that your bed? It looks like a toilet. Your total didn't have supper now. Don't really know what will happen. But I reckon you will be great. Can spend a healing process on burn and small winds. I'm not sure what it's gonna do to your weird alien anatomy, but I don't see how it's gonna make it anyways. You tell Skyla that in your experience, in my experience, things can always get worse, especially from her perspective right now, since she's about to see you naked, nothing like a little self-deprecating figure as an A+ cover for crippling security. First thing first, you're burning. You're dying, man. Skyla laughs. Come on now, show you a perfectly healthy example of your species. Just getting ready. I promise this isn't any sort of pill solicitation, or flash for that matter. I know it's awkward, but only got one scoop. Alright, okay, yeah, you can totally do this. You can make this not weird. It's always gonna be weird because we cringe it. We can't make it cringe. Of course, you trip taking off your goddamn pants is Kyla. Start laughing all over again. Now in a mean way. Not in a mean way. More in a chill, please join in my slime bad but old charm way. in a not awkward way. In a friend way. I love it. Victory! In a friend way. Okay, this is weird. Wait a minute. So we join her in the bed. That is the bed, basically. We join her into bed, basically. That's fantastic. Love it. I actually love this chapter. That was fun. We didn't die. I love it. Yeah, we didn't die. We almost died, but we didn't die. I'll take that as a good victory, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoy volume 3 of this first route, and we're probably gonna meet third lady Bitarni. So we're gonna end the episode right now, right here, and we're gonna see you again very, very soon. I should really work on this outro. Good lovely, bye.